What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And Barcelona are back, and they are back with a massive one. This is not just another game. This is Atletico Madrid away, and make no mistake, it is one of the toughest fixtures on the calendar, one of the most emotional grounds to go into, and a match that could say a lot where our Barcelona side are mentally in the title race. And let's be real, the timing makes this even bigger because this is the first of 3 straight battles between Barcelona and Atletico in a very short period. So this is not just only 3 points in the La Liga, this is also about momentum, about belief, and sending a message before the Champions League quarterfinal against Atletico Madrid. Now, the big blow for Barcelona is obvious. Raphinha is out. He picked up a hamstring injury during the international break with Brazil, and the reports say he's expected to miss around 5 weeks. This is huge because Raphinha has been one of Barcelona's most important attacking players this season, and losing him at this stage is a very serious problem. So the big question is simple: how do Barca replace him? From the latest reports, Marcus Rashford is one of the main options to come into the side, while Fermin Lopez and Dani Olmo are also possibilities, depending on how Hansi Flick wants to structure the front line and attacking midfield. For me, that is one of the biggest talking points in this match, because without Raphinha, Barcelona lose directness, goals, and that ability to attack space with aggression, so the others have to step up. Lamine Yamal becomes even more important. Robert Lewandowski has to be clinical. Pedri has to control the rhythm, and whoever starts on the left side has to give Barca a real threat, not just possession for the sake of it. Now, speaking of Hansi Flick, this is something I really have to highlight because we all saw what happened the last time Barca played Atletico at the Metropolitano in the Cup. Players were sleeping all over the place. Even the first goal we conceded came from that chaos on a wet pitch. And it's not just Barca, even Tottenham have struggled there because of those conditions. But instead of coming out to complain, Hansi Flick has done something very smart. He trained the entire Barcelona squad on a wet surface ahead of this game. That is elite preparation. No excuses, no noise, just solutions. So when Barca step onto that pitch this time, they already know what to expect. They've already adapted to it, and honestly, these are the kind of details that can make the difference in games like this. The good news for Barcelona is that some players are moving in the right direction physically. Jules Koundé and Alejandro Balde are back in training, while Frenkie de Jong is still not fully ready and is expected to miss the first Atletico Madrid clash. Andreas Christensen also remains a long-term absentee. And another big boost, Gavi. The international break seems to have helped him a lot. He's looking sharper, fitter, more intense. And this kind of game, this is exactly where Gavi thrives. Physical battles, pressing, duels, chaos, that's his environment. And if he's anywhere close to his best physically, he could be a massive factor in this match. Now let's talk form. Barcelona coming to this game on a strong run in the league. Barca's recent league form is 5 wins from 5, and they are unbeaten in their last 8 matches overall heading into this one. They also beat Atletico Madrid 3-1 in the reverse fixture earlier in the season. But there's a warning sign. All 4 of Barcelona's league defeats this season have come away from home. So even though Barca are top, even though they have been winning, this is still a real test. Atletico away is the kind of game that punishes any drop in concentration, any sloppy build-up, any wasted chances. And Atletico are not a team you can take lightly, especially at home. They already hammered Barcelona 4-0 at home in the first leg of the Copa del Rey semi-final earlier this year, even though Barca responded in the return leg. Atletico may not be right in the title race, but they are still dangerous, still intense, and still built for nights like this under Diego Simeone. There are also some issues for Atletico Madrid. Marcos Llorente and Johnny Cardoso are suspended. Pablo Barrios is out, and there are doubts over players like Jan Oblak and Alexander Sørloth. So they are not coming to this game in perfect condition either, especially in midfield. Now let's zoom out for a second because this game is bigger than just Barcelona vs Atletico. Real Madrid will be watching this game very closely. We are currently 4 points ahead of them, so for Real Madrid, the ideal scenario is simple: Barcelona drop points. A draw helps them, a loss helps them even more, which is why, realistically, we need to win this game. But at the same time, we also have to be smart, because personally, I don't think a draw is the end of the world. If Barca draw this game, La Liga is still in our hands, and don't forget, Real Madrid will still be coming to play us at the Camp Nou. This is Atletico away, one of the toughest fixtures of the season. You don't win the league by being emotional, you win it by being smart, knowing when to push and when to control. So yes, we go for the win, but we don't lose structure chasing it. So what kind of game am I expecting? I think this will be tense, physical, emotional, and very, very tactical. Atletico, we want to make it ugly, slow the game down, win duels, attack transitions, and feed off the crowd. Barcelona, on the other hand, have to be brave on the ball but also smart. This is not the kind of match where you can force everything. They need control, but they also need incision. And above all, they cannot give Atletico cheap moments. This is one of the things we were very guilty of when we played against Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the Copa del Rey at the Wanda Metropolitano. This time, it must not happen. If Barca handle the pressure, there is enough quality to win this. Pedri will be massive, Lamine Yamal will be massive, Robert Lewandowski's movement in the box could be decisive, and defensively, Barca have to stay locked in because Atletico will punish any mistake. Now, in terms of how Barcelona could line up, this is what I think. Joan Garcia in goal, a backline of Eric Garcia at right back, Pau Kubasi and Gerard Martin in central defense, and Joao Cancelo on the left. In midfield, Marc Bernal is expected to partner Pedri in the double pivot, especially with Frenkie de Jong not fully fit. Ahead of them, Lamine Yamal keeps his place on the right, Dani Olmo likely to start as number 10, although Fermin Lopez is also a very strong option. On the left, Marcus Rashford would replace the injured Raphinha, and up front, Ferran Torres could get the nod ahead of Robert Lewandowski, possibly with one eye on managing minutes for the Champions League. So now to my prediction. I think this will be very, very tough, but I'm backing Barca to edge it. I'll go Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2. Not because it will be comfortable, far from it, but because this Barcelona team looks prepared, more mature, and if they can survive the early pressure, I think they have enough quality to take a massive 3 points in the title race. Let me know in the comments, do you think Barca win this? Who replaces Raphinha? And what is your score prediction for Atletico Madrid vs Barcelona? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification for more videos I'll be posting on this channel. Until then, live well, be safe, and Visca Barça.